Welcome to our data analysis course. Today we're diving into one of the most essential skills for any data analyst, SQL filtering and conditions. Whether you're working on a business report or analyzing customer trends, knowing how to filter data efficiently can save you hours of work and help you uncover valuable insights. In real-world projects, we rarely need every single row from a database. Instead, we focus on extracting just the information we need. Let's explore how SQL filtering can help you become a data pro. Imagine you're handed a massive spreadsheet with thousands of rows. It's overwhelming, right? That's where filtering comes in. By using SQL filters, you can quickly narrow down your data to just the rows that matter. This not only makes your analysis more manageable, but also ensures your results are accurate and relevant. Filtering helps reduce data noise, improves performance, and lets you focus on what's truly important for your analysis. Start with the basics, the where command. In SQL, where is used to filter rows based on specific conditions. For example, if you only want to see customers from a certain region or with sales above a certain amount, where is your go-to tool? It's the foundation of all filtering in SQL and is used in almost every query you'll write. Understanding where is the first step to mastering data selection. Sometimes you need to filter data based on more than one condition. That's where AND comes in. With AND, both conditions must be true for a row to be included in your results. For example, you might want to see customers who are from the North region and have sales above $1,000. Using AND helps you get even more specific with your data selection. But if you want to include rows that meet either one condition or another, that's where OR comes into play. With OR, if either condition is true, the row will be included in your results. For example, you might want to see customers from the North region or the West region. OR gives you flexibility when your criteria aren't so strict. Need to filter data within a specific range? The between command is perfect for this. Between lets you select rows where a value falls between two endpoints. For example, you can find customers whose sales are between $1,000 and $5,000. This is especially useful for analyzing data within certain thresholds like age ranges or sales brackets. You want to filter data to match several specific values, use the IN command. IN allows you to specify a list of values and SQL will return rows that match any of them. For instance, if you want to see customers from the North or West regions, you can use IN to list both regions. It's a concise way to handle multiple options without writing long queries. Real power of SQL filtering comes when you combine these commands. You can use where with AND, OR, between, and IN all in a single query to create complex filters. This allows you to target exactly the data you need, no matter how specific your requirements are. Mastering these combinations is key to advanced data analysis. Let's look at a practical example. Suppose you want to find customers whose sales are between $1,000 and $5,000 and who are located in either the North or West region. The SQL query would look like this. Select name, sales from customers where sales between $1,000 and $5,000 and region in North, West. This query combines between and IN to filter your data precisely. Filtering isn't just about getting the right data, it's also about removing what you don't need. By applying filters, you reduce data noise, making your results clearer and easier to interpret. This is especially important when working with large datasets where irrelevant data can easily overwhelm your analysis. Another big advantage of filtering is improved performance. When you filter data at the database level, you only retrieve the rows you need. This means your queries run faster, your reports generate more quickly, and your overall workflow becomes more efficient. Efficient filtering is a best practice for any data analyst. Filtering is also crucial for creating accurate reports. By selecting only the relevant data, you ensure that your findings and recommendations are based on the right information. This leads to better decision-making and more trustworthy results, whether you're presenting to your team or your boss. Imagine you're analyzing sales data for a retail company. You don't need every transaction, just those within a certain sales range and from specific regions. By using where, between, and in, you can quickly pull up exactly the data you need to spot trends and make recommendations. Marketing teams often need to target specific customer segments. With SQL filtering, you can easily find customers who meet certain criteria, like those who made purchases within the last month or who live in a particular region. This helps create more effective campaigns and track their success. Finance teams rely on accurate data to make decisions. By filtering transactions based on amount, date, or account type, they can quickly generate reports and spot anomalies. SQL filtering ensures financial data is both accurate and actionable. Operations teams use filtering to monitor performance and track key metrics. For example, they might filter orders by status or delivery region to identify bottlenecks. With SQL filtering, operational data becomes much easier to manage and analyze. HR departments often need to filter employee data to find specific groups, like those in a certain department or with a particular job title. SQL filtering makes it easy to pull up lists for payroll, performance reviews, or compliance checks. Customer support teams use filtering to track open tickets, prioritize urgent cases, or analyze common issues. By applying filters, they can quickly respond to customer needs and improve service quality. Product teams use filtering to analyze user feedback, feature requests, and bug reports. By narrowing down the data, they can focus on the most impactful issues and prioritize development work. Data scientists often work with massive datasets. Filtering helps them prepare data for modeling, remove outliers, and focus on relevant variables. This step is crucial for building accurate and reliable models. Executives need high-level summaries to make strategic decisions. By filtering data, analysts can provide concise dashboards and reports that highlight key trends and performance indicators. Compliance teams must ensure data meets regulatory standards. Filtering helps them isolate records that require review, such as transactions above a certain amount or from specific regions. This supports audits and risk management. Researchers use filtering to focus on relevant samples, such as survey responses from a target demographic. This ensures their findings are based on the right data and increases the reliability of their conclusions. Inventory managers use filtering to track stock levels, identify low inventory, and monitor product movement. With SQL filtering, they can quickly generate reports to support purchasing decisions and avoid stockouts. Logistics teams rely on filtering to monitor shipments, track delivery times, and optimize routes. By focusing on specific shipments or regions, they can improve efficiency and customer satisfaction. Educational institutions use filtering to analyze student performance, attendance, and demographics. This helps educators identify trends, support at-risk students, and improve outcomes. Healthcare providers use filtering to manage patient records, track treatments, and monitor outcomes. By focusing on specific conditions or timeframes, they can deliver better care and improve patient health. E-commerce businesses use filtering to analyze sales, customer behavior, and product performance. By segmenting data, they can optimize marketing, improve inventory, and boost sales. Social media managers use filtering to track engagement, monitor trends, and analyze audience demographics. This helps them create targeted content and measure campaign effectiveness. Manufacturers use filtering to monitor production data, track defects, and optimize processes. By focusing on specific lines or shifts, they can improve quality and reduce waste. Energy companies use filtering to analyze usage patterns, monitor outages, and forecast demand. By segmenting data by region or time, they can improve service and plan for the future. Transportation companies use filtering to track vehicles, monitor routes, and analyze travel times. This helps them optimize schedules, reduce costs, and improve reliability. Real estate professionals use filtering to analyze property listings, track sales, and monitor market trends. By focusing on specific locations or price ranges, they can better serve clients and close deals. Government agencies use filtering to analyze census data, monitor public services, and track program outcomes. This supports policy decisions and helps allocate resources effectively. Nonprofit organizations use filtering to track donations, analyze program impact, and manage volunteer data. By focusing on key metrics, they can improve fundraising and better serve their communities. Event organizers use filtering to manage attendee lists, track registrations, and analyze feedback. This helps them plan better events and improve attendee experiences. Hotels and restaurants use filtering to analyze bookings, monitor guest preferences, and track reviews. This helps them personalize services and enhance customer satisfaction. Sports teams and organizations use filtering to analyze player stats, track performance, and monitor injuries. This supports coaching decisions and helps improve team outcomes. Media companies use filtering to analyze audience data, track content performance, and monitor trends. This helps them create more engaging content and grow their audience. Tech companies use filtering to monitor system logs, track user activity, and analyze product usage. This helps them improve products, fix bugs, and enhance user experiences. Retailers use filtering to analyze sales, monitor inventory, and track customer preferences. This supports better merchandising, pricing strategies, and customer service. Travel companies use filtering to analyze bookings, monitor destinations, and track customer feedback. This helps them tailor offerings and improve traveler experiences. Insurance companies use filtering to analyze claims, monitor risk, and track policy performance. This supports underwriting, fraud detection, and customer service. Agricultural businesses use filtering to monitor crop yields, track weather patterns, and analyze supply chains. This helps them optimize production and respond to market changes. Wrap up: mastering SQL filtering and conditions is a must-have skill for any data analyst. Whether you're working in marketing, finance, operations, or any other field, knowing how to filter data efficiently will help you make better decisions and deliver more value. Remember to use where and or between and in to get the most out of your data. Keep practicing and you'll soon be filtering data like a pro.